Also, it's like moving on or something. Someone born in 46, 67, 61. Someone says like moving on, but the truth is going to be prevailed. Somebody is dealing with something. It's one of those like we're hearing that song by XXXTentacion. You decide, but somebody don't realize. Oh, you ain't going out easy like that. Again, somebody gonna end up waking up at the hospital or something like that. Someone gonna struggle with that new beginning though, or it's gonna be a challenge. Cause something is taking off way faster than, yeah. Somebody wanted to cause a challenge to slow something down. Hoping somebody will slow somebody down from seeing something. Something's gonna happen on a railroad track. Something about an old home. Somebody could be trying to cut something in half. Home assets in order to give something back. Or someone have to downsize or something like that. Someone born in 57, 57, 75. I'm getting somebody getting rushed in the ambulance. Because I'm just seeing somebody doing compressions. But I could see somebody just looking around like, somebody gonna survive something. Somebody keep on trying to do something. It's like, that's them demons, baby. That's them demons. Somebody contemplating something, baby. Don't do that. That's taking the sucker way out. Hardest thing to do is sit there and fight with something. Somebody 8228. So I could be on 82nd. The frequency, somebody's ear could be like ringing. Somebody could literally be in the hospital or just got put in the hospital not too long ago. An hour ago. An hour or some change. Because I can see like consciously, if somebody go unconscious, I can clearly hear, man, I gotta make a change. And that change coming. Something happened around 05. Did somebody have like an opioid? But it's also somebody could have participated in doing this too. Financial material. Somebody could be in conflict. Something's going to happen very, very, very quick. Quick motion. Something happen really quick. Solitude. Hopeful. Partnership and alliance. 97, 93, 92, 94, 91. Something that could be one. I wanna. Someone could be speaking to somebody to offer something. March 19th. So there's no longer a temptation. It's a sacrifice. It's not going to be an obstacle or challenge no more. Someone's literally going to be aware that they got to change their life. I don't know what happened or whatever, but something is just like, if somebody contemplating taking their life, look. And I'm not even a person to sit there like, okay, you know what, God, apparently. Rita, you gotta do the little nice thing. But you know what the benefit of that situation is? Not having to be around a person that's doing that. Because somebody is egging it on. Somebody is eating off the fact that they know that someone is contemplating to do that. Somebody could be dealing with heartache and loss. I'm telling you, somebody witnessed some crazy stuff. It's like a obsessed. I wanted to say possessed instead of obsessed, because somebody is literally possessed. But I'm getting like somebody could have. I'm getting somebody either in the passenger seat or something like that, like having a conversation. Because I feel like somebody was like in the midst of ending it. It's just one of those. It puts you in trauma shock, but it's like somebody hop in the back of the seat. Boom. Like, and I'm just seeing somebody like, did this just happen? Because it's like somebody's ears still ringing from the blast. $17, $70, $71, $716, $617. This could be foreign. This could be stateside. Somebody gonna witness some crazy stuff. This is a situation where I have been sitting there putting a message for somebody that, look, if a person at any given time when you're in a situation and you need to leave a situation, regardless how much certain things hurt, because it's like, shoot, I've been hurt so many times, but it's like, I don't recommend anyone to have to go numb, especially when you don't have to. However, when you know that a person has brought to you numerous times of, oh, I'll take my life if you leave me, call 988. Especially it doesn't matter what type of lifestyle you live and stuff like that. They don't look like you getting any cops or nothing involved. For the safety of yourself, and a person said that they willing to take themselves out, call 988. Because the worst thing that you want to have at the end of the day, where even though you're still in trauma shock, and God forbid that, somebody could be there unbeknownst to you, whether you knew the person had another side to them or a lifestyle, you don't want to be accountable for something happening to someone. Call 988. So when they come and do their response, hey, they can hear on the other end before, even if that person be like, I'm going to take myself out or whatever, because more often than not, when a person is contemplating to taking themselves out, more often than not, they're going to sit there and talk. They either going to ask you a question and you going to respond, then they do it, okay? It's a psychology to that type of situation. Welcome to the room. It's a psychology to the situation. However, more often than not, when you don't want to be the person held on why the reason why someone did something and someone's family, you don't know their family like that and they want to retaliate towards you, more often than not, be smart enough to just call the number 988 and say when they do it, because some people will do it for somebody in a situation. Somebody gonna do that shit. But however, when they decide to do that, at least you have it on record, because when you call these national hotlines, veteran hotlines, it's on a recorded line. And when it's on a recorded line, say that it got to go to court or they got to look into that, there's a recording of you saying, hey, you should get da-da-da-da type of help. And for, or whatever the case may be, so you don't have to be sitting there feeling like you the person guilty to carry on something that was not meant for you. Because, one thing for sure, yes, it's going to be a recovery time where you're going to feel some type of way or whatever the case may be. However, instead of you being, accountable and somebody, looking to take your life or cause you harm, for a fact it's nothing to you. But also some people be having these ideas in their head where it gets so deranged, they want to come sleep with you, do all these other things with you, and then take their life. So they'll be like, well, the last person that they was with this person, and they try to make it like a crime of passion or some weird shit. Because people be on that type of time. I remember my first husband tried to do that shit. Like, no motherfucker, I'm not fit to go to jail for no type of crime that I didn't do. Just because you sitting here talking about you want to take your life because you get caught cheating and you do some dumb shit. My first husband tried to do that. My oldest son's dad tried to pull that shit. Motherfucker, call me when you done. That was the only thing I could say, because it was like, but immediately I'm on the phone. I called, his folks. I made me a report or whatever. Because I'm not going to be held accountable for something that I did not do. And I'll be damned if I be somewhere out and about and somebody sitting there, try to blame me for it. This is also for somebody, it's like, oh, but you said you was going to be with me. Somebody could be, LGBT or whatever the case may be, but it's like, you got somebody. Look, I ain't going to be doing with all this other shit. Especially, it's like, shit, I dealt with it even when I was dealing with same sex. Like, hell no. Hell no. Y'all gotta be aware of certain shit like that. Be smart. Be fucking smart. Like, this is not my energy. Return it back to whoever it is. But whoever could be sitting here watching this, like, I want to listen, but I don't want to listen. Either you gonna sit the fuck down and fucking listen, or be stupid, or you just gonna be another fucking number. But I know for a fucking fact that I'm not going to be the person holding on to no shit that I didn't do. When somebody trying to fucking help your stupid ass accept that shit. These are fucking people, excuse me, so accustomed to motherfucking, so accustomed to like chaos and stuff like that they don't know when somebody helping them. That's sad. That's a miserable ass life. Like, that's why I'm so glad I don't talk to the people that were so-called fucking family or anything like that. I'm so glad, because it's like, I know for a fact that they'll pull some crazy ass shit like that. And it just like, me being by myself, I'm at so much fucking peace, because I don't have to worry about it, because it's like, I know how far people will be willing to take certain things. And the fact that, when people will be willing to take certain shit so fucking far, like, I'm not going to feel guilty or no pain about something that they chose to do with their own life, especially when I know for a fact that I took the initiative to make that right, to fix it so everybody can be healthy in that situation. However, I'm not fit to overdo it to sit there and, get somebody to go along with it. Like, no, baby, that's your choice. That's a life choice. But however, I'm not going to be depressed, sad, replaying something in my mind when I know that I did my best to prevent it. And then also I did what I was supposed to do and walk the fuck away. However, when there's certain situations where that you could be an assist to be, listen to somebody, vent or whatever the case may be, shit, reach out to them. This is like somebody too have a situation where somebody want to reach out, but it's like, do I reach out? Do I not reach out? Fuck it. Either, like, for somebody, if it's somebody that you feel is safe enough to hear you out, regardless of what it is, go to that fucking person. Quit be like, this be the shit for me. Like, if you going through something and it's a fucking struggle, you ain't got nobody else in your fucking corner to fucking help you. But however, it's just like, okay, well, I did this. Okay, regardless of what type of thing it is, I take that back, because it's not often you gonna reach a person to have certain fucking compassion for you. But however, I'm just grateful for who I am. But it's just like, it's certain shit, once you make peace with it, you don't have to carry the weight of the situation, because you fully released it. Because basically in that situation, they're a stranger to you. So why would I be carrying the weight of a situation that I know for a fact that now I'm a stranger to that situation? It has no effect on me. That's like somebody, oh, such and such kid died. Oh, okay. It don't sound like, it might, to somebody else, it'll sound like an asshole, but to, another situation, do I have a relationship with that person? It's sad that their kid is gone, but however, because I got to remember, like, at the same time, I couldn't be sitting there upset. Like, it was for a cool little minute, my son passed on, and I'm sitting here like, damn, all the people I needed to be there, his dad, the family and everything, wasn't nobody there. Wasn't nobody there. Wasn't nobody consoling me. Wasn't nobody saying, hey, you good? You okay? You need a hug? Cry on my shoulder? None of that. But however, it was just like, the piece that I got on there was like, Sheree, you know what? You're not able to be upset with these people because they didn't really have a bond with you and your kids in the first place. So why would I sit there and walk around with a hate and a grudge in my heart, knowing at the same time, even though that there were people around me that had zero connection to me and they had zero connection to my child. So that's why it's so easy to just, forgive, and you low-key forget, but it's not one of those forget where it's just like it never happened. Like, you forgive or forget, it's just like it's really not relevant, or it's pointless to hold on to some shit like that towards people, because guess what? Excuse me. They didn't have a relationship with you or that child in the first place. So it's nothing like to really hold on to it. Somebody was like, how is it that you just, shit happens? Like, I'm not going to sit here and be mad, but shit, I will get justice though. But I mean, outside of that, why would I keep personally holding on to something that I have zero control of? Because that's like low key forcing somebody to love you or be with you when they don't want to be with you. You chose, like to me, I'm a firm believer. People will choose who they want to be with. They choose a side, let them keep that side, and you go on about your life. They pick this. They chose a side. They picked the side. You go on about your life. Simple as that. It's simple. You speak. They speak. They speak to you. You speak back. You just create balance. You know what I'm saying? Just create the balance in your life because, more often than not, they felt that it was safer there or whatever. And that it has nothing to, do with you. Or however, you know what I'm saying? When it's a situation, whether it's life or death, it's just like, still, regardless, you treat the situation, treat people how you want to be treated. And regardless, if it's a serious type of situation, answer the phone. You listen. You know what I'm saying? More often than not, especially in a crisis. In crisis situation, you listen. That's your only job is to listen. And now if they ask you for, response, then you give them response. But other than that, more often than not, how to be a safe space to certain people, you listen. You listen, you hear to listen. And when you listen, whether they choosing to ask you for a response or not, you're listening. You're like a silence partner, but it's like an emotional punching bag, but then you're not. You're just being the individual so they don't feel like they're stuck in their head with the thought of what's actually happening. Somebody could be feeling like there's victory and success in a situation because someone's trying to assess like someone's thinking process. That was no different than when I knew, when was it that we had that military ball? I stayed off of there in Cumberland, Ashland, and I went to the military ball. But it was one of those where I learned not to take so much, personally, when I was married to the last fucker. And we went to the military ball, and what made my heart melt so much where I knew like the world made so much sense. And I was just like my thought process, even to now, it's just like I always come back to that moment. And it was like we was walking to the military ball, and on our way there, I think I was still trying to wear my sandals versus putting on my heels at that time. But I had on a nice gown, and then I had literally did like a 10-minute style, but it had a little crown on it. And as I was going, I think it was going through the parking lot or coming out of somewhere, and it was a little girl, and she just ran up. She said, "Mommy, look, it's Tiana." And I was feeling like so depressed or whatever. It was like, I want to say it was like postpartum, or it was either I was just finding out I was pregnant, or it was like postpartum. It was one of the two. And when that little girl was like, "Mom, it's Tiana," I was like, "Where's Tiana?" I'm like, "Is the Disney characters here?" She's like, "No, Mommy." And she came, pulling on my dress. She's like, "Hi, Tiana." I was like, "Oh, well, hi." I was like, "Hi." She's like, "Can I get a picture with her?" She was like, "Is it okay?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." And when I took that picture with the little girl, that everything, like regardless of how the ball went, it was like it wasn't all that or whatever, but that there was always the moment. But then at that same time, that's when I had realized, the person I was with, it was like you was in competition, you was jealous. Like not once did I hear somebody be like, "Oh, you're beautiful," this and that, like that. But it was a teachable moment for myself to say, always tell yourself you're beautiful. Always tell yourself you're not losing it. But however, it's just like self-talk yourself through it, especially when ain't nobody gonna be there. Because the worst feeling in the world is going through a crisis by yourself and feeling like I'm losing my shit. Who is my support system? Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody gonna listen to me. Don't nobody fuck with me. That's the worst fucking feeling in the world, bro. And it's like, but I've been dealing with that shit my whole life. But however, in certain situations when you need it to be safe and you don't feel like certain people are there, like you got to do that. It doesn't make you weak or whatever, you know, how people portray it to be. It doesn't ever make you to, you know, be weak. You have to speak up regardless. I mean, it was even times where I'm, you know, even though I was hopeful and even though I knew in my mind, like, they ain't trying to hear me, they want to be, you know, other people be like, girl, let me tell you about my day, da, 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 da. But it was still the thought like, hey, at least I did reach out. And I learned at that time those were not the people useful to my type of situations. Okay? But you know, if you're getting out of situations and you wanted to avoid type of certain situations, reach out to people that you know is safe or whatever the case may be. But for somebody in the situation, something about a home April 12th or December 4th. Oh. Everybody like, hey, Miss Carter. Something going on in the dark. Uh-oh. Chaos in the home? Jay-Z, Beyonce. That ain't none of my business. The day is over here, though. Y'all got to learn to handle situations. Something about an investigation is get the best of somebody. Somebody's name could be Maya. Somebody could be a Libra. Or somebody's birthday could be like in October. December or April. Definitely in April. Something's going on right now. A love situation or a matter of the heart. Somebody could end up having a heart attack, a stroke. Somebody's stroke is going to leave like they face a little paralyzed for a little bit. Because I'm getting like somebody having to sit like this for a little while. Somebody's face is going to go into a paralysis. Somebody could be dealing with a migraine, or it's going to be a constant either sight or head issue. Damn, that's pretty fucked up in somebody's situation. It's like I said, the worst thing you could do in the world, come out of the closet and the person just dog your ass, and then you thinking like this person gonna help you. For somebody they love her or whatever the case may be. I'm getting somebody like, you expect me to help you? Like, no, do it on your own. Like, I'm getting somebody just treating them like dirt. Like, shit, before this, you could do this on your own. Somebody going through hell. Somebody's birthday could be in September, May, April, or December. It's like somebody dealing with two people and shit. Damn, somebody try to do a poly and none of these motherfuckers is helping. Or somebody, I don't know. There's something going on and it's just like, somebody, you better figure that shit out. That's one of those situations you just leave the lifestyle, motherfucker. Just bow out, grateful, little motherfucker. I fucked that player fuck up. Something about fighting the shadow man. Somebody played with a goddamn Ouija board. Somebody played with a Ouija board. Somebody is so fucking spiteful in a situation. I don't know if they did it. I'm just seeing somebody know where somebody got injured at. It's either somebody's chest or they back, and I'm just seeing somebody just stomping on it. Just stomping on where somebody's injury is. But I'm also seeing somebody just trying to pop something just to get rid of the fucking pain. But it's just like, I'm just seeing somebody waking up and just looking around like, where the fuck am I? And then I feel like as soon as somebody wake up, I'm getting like somebody asking, is there anyone that we can call? But I'm hearing someone say, where am I? Somebody gonna end up waking up in the hospital like, where the fuck, how did I get here? Somebody gonna be moving on in the fall. Or somebody's like fighting to move on. Something gonna happen very quickly after this situation. This is also someone setting up a situation as if somebody did a domestic dispute, but it's like they hurting themselves to do this. And then in another situation, they getting people who they deal with on the low, on the side, to come in to do this. Like to help them get away with something. What was it? You know how people got to make their situation look so believable, and they just taking like this is like somebody taking like the door or a window or something, banging up against their own head, and then it's like, they hit me, they're hurting me, and it's like, I'm seeing somebody like, I'm sitting right here like, it's some crazy shit. Somebody about to be in some crazy shit on the 13th. Or this could have happened, or somebody could have been dealing with some shit like this. Somebody's birthday could be in November or something like that. Somebody, look, don't be trapped in fear about somebody else. Like, somebody is dealing with a fucked up situation. I'm laughing. I don't give a fuck about how somebody feel about it. Somebody could be 38. Somebody could be born in 1988 or some shit like that. Somebody is taking somebody through hell, baby. When I say they taking somebody through some hell, somebody's birthday could be October, March, August, something about the 16th, the 8th, the 11th, the 3rd, the 19th, the 10th. Bruh, I can't make this up. I'm just seeing somebody sit here, what the fuck that I know. It's one of those, I want to go home. I want to go home. I ain't got no business doing readings at this time. I swear for God. I ain't got no business doing no readings at this time. Because it'd be like, motherfuckers being up, doing shit that ain't got no business. Who's Bia? Is that a artist? That's an artist. She getting her ass beat. She ain't gonna be sitting there talking about R&B. Somebody could be an R&B singer, but getting R&B. So my name could be Arnold. This is like somebody sitting there trying to be on live time. I ain't sorry. As soon as they get off live, it's like somebody coming in. It's like, I gotta go, y'all, because I gotta go cook dinner. Somebody's birthday could be on the 21st. So my birthday could be February, March. Whoever this is like somebody be getting their head knocked in between them walls. Do you hear me? Man or woman. If this is a man, I'm just seeing the man like, I feel like the bruises don't ever be on this man's face. So it's either like he wearing hoodies or something like that. Probably wear some shorts. Be like, nigga, where you get these cuts at on your legs? Motherfucker, nah, I was trying to move shit in the house. Nigga, you better start speaking up. I mean, I know like, some people be sitting here so fucking embarrassed to talk about certain shit to certain people. However, your real friends is going to be sitting there. They going to empathize with you. Real friends is going to empathize with you. You know, it's going to be a joke, whatever, because you got to always understand real friends, you know what I'm saying? Shit be funny, like especially when you know it's serious. You gotta find the laughter in the pain. When you're not ever able to find laughter in the pain, that shit is going to eat you up every fucking time. Every time it's going to eat you up. Like, I know I get irritated and pissed off because it's like, I could tell by the energy. That last read, it was motherfuckers in my energy so fucking heavy and so thick. They were salty. They were mad. They were angry. However, they're so salty and angry and mad because guess what? You got a lot of fucking people involved in some bullshit when you know someone is innocent. And it's going to eat at you before it eat at the other person before anything. That's why it's like, when you always do right, regardless, stand in truth. Shit, even if it make your ass look bad about certain situations, speaking your truth, stand in your truth. But however, you got to find the laughter in it too. Because when you ain't laughing, laughter is good for your soul. Not your spirit, for your soul. That's how you stay young, baby. You stay young. Shit, a motherfucker gonna be like, shit, you look like you forever young, bitch, and will be. The fuck? Oh, you cut off and did. You cut off your mama. Mm-hmm. Your granny. Your granddaddy, the kid, motherfucker, anything that is not gonna give me motherfucking peace. Okay? If it's gonna keep causing friction and shit, and I can't motherfucking laugh in this bitch, carry the fuck on. Oh, you do, motherfucker, the moment you tell me I'm doing too much, bitch, I'm not doing enough. It's time to wild the fuck out. Now, in this part of this section of this life, a 36, bitch, which is 9 of completion, let's go ham. You know what I'm saying? Let's do more. But however, see this side of every part of the situation. Even as a man, when you are contemplating certain things, if you're, especially when y'all getting abused, speak the fuck up. Some men don't realize, especially if you've been in prison, you've been locked up, you had certain things happen to you, and especially if you, when you're getting abused from same sex or women, do you not know how big y'all motherfucking lawsuits be? Somebody like, hold on, you talking money? Hold on. Well, nigga, is you getting your ass beat for real? Or you just going to start some shit and you just really just a violent motherfucker? See, know the difference. Some motherfuckers be over here like, hold on. No, motherfucker, don't come over here and get the keys to the streets because it's like, hold on, I'll let the bitch, do me like that. Like, no, motherfucker. Don't be ignorant. I'm not talking to the ignorant motherfuckers. I'm talking to the motherfuckers who for real. And more often than not, it's just like certain things will stop when you start speaking the fuck up. Shit, it be motherfuckers be talking about, I like me a big girl. You like a big girl that will always want that goddamn pot of chicken like motherfucking Precious and shit until her ass sit there and pick your ass up by your goddamn drawers and throw you across the goddamn room. And you be like, what happened? You didn't bring Precious her motherfucking chicken, nigga, and now your ass over here hemmed up, getting smacked up, and now you out here chilling on the block talking about I go hard. And you fucking every fucking thing because you know her big ass can't fucking run down the goddamn block to chase your motherfucking ass. So the only output you got on this bitch is that your ass is motherfucking faster than that bitch. But however, you know her big ass is gonna get in the motherfucking car and try to run your ass over. If not, you know what I'm saying, depending what type of bitch you got. Did you get dirty foot? Did you get motherfucker from the strip club, back page? I mean, which big bitch did you get? And then now your ass in here talking about nigga, like this what the fuck you get. You was over there messing with Big Shirley and shit. Now you sitting there like Cole, and you know Cole and Tommy and them didn't have no motherfucking job like we on goddamn Martin. And now your face all knocked up and stuff like that. Nah, nigga, I was out here, this nigga just decked me and shit. Nah, don't be sitting there blaming it on that nigga up the street. You know that was Big Shirley that did that shit. Nigga, go report Big Shirley ass. or is you over there messing with big old Charles, aka Big Shirley and shit, and you been trying to keep that shit quiet. So you over here, you been messing with that big old transsexual over there that be dressing like a girl, nigga. You better go tell the motherfucking police on this big ass. Shit, ain't no shame about it, but if you fucking shame about it, why the fuck you doing it? Shit. Like, listen, Sharita, you ain't have to say all that. Yeah, the fuck I did. And I did. You ain't right. Shit, motherfucker, I ain't good for your health, motherfucker. Fuck, if you can't laugh around this bitch, leave me be. Harpo. This is not the motherfucking color purple, bitch. I ain't got no business doing readings this late, cause I'll be in some. I know for a fucking fact I'm in somebody's shit. It'll be motherfuckers watching my shit, and then they be sitting here getting mad. This bitch, don't call me no bitch. You the bitch, cause you over there getting bitched. Like, what that motherfucker do? Did you bewitch me? Shit, somebody want to be just woo-woo. Oh, whoop the whoop. Got you saying woo-woo-woo. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Y por qué tú me pegas en mi cara? Tú sabes que yo hace un seguido. Me voy a llevar a mi otro novio. Well, call that other nigga then, bitch. Cause I'm tired of being your nigga and you a nigga and we both niggas and we in here fighting and you trying to put on this dress and shit. Okay, Sharita. I'm laughing at somebody motherfucking pain. Bitch, I ain't Kevin Hart or nothing, but I'm laughing at somebody motherfucking pain. Shit, it's a nigga right now watching me like, shit, bitch, give me a chance. I know who the fuck you talking about. That nigga trying to convince me that you ain't who you is. Nigga, well, come get it, nigga. Shit, I don't owe no nigga no loyalty. Shit, I'm only loyal to a nigga who loyal to me. Show it. Show up and show the fuck out. Shit, make a motherfucker have an asthma attack and don't even have motherfucking asthma. You need an inhaler? I'm petty, motherfucker. Shit, that'd be like, God damn. Shit. Let's go have fun, baby. Nigga, that nigga can't give you no baby. He ain't got no uterus, nigga. What? What? I'm going to hell, bitch. We live in hell with gasoline draws. The only thing I'm missing is some nip tips and this shit cut out. I don't give a fuck, man. Somebody over here amidst a conflict. Do I talk to somebody? Like, motherfucker, don't ever try to stop somebody from what the fuck they doing. Look, I was trying to help somebody. Now I gotta sit here and pick at a motherfucker and make you feel like a little bitch. Somebody sit here feeling like a little bitch right now. Because I was going, what the fuck you drinking for? I gotta drink the pain away. Cause I sat here today. Motherfucker, go turn into emo. Go put on all motherfucking black. Go paint your nails black. Go ahead and put all that fucking black eyeliner on and put some motherfucking spikes in your goddamn head. I'm over now. I gotta drink. Cause they're leaving me. You're unbelievable. Bitch, you better believe me. You better believe me. Cause bitch, I'm great at making a motherfucker leave me. It's like, are you in my head? Bitch, call me the mind reader around this bitch. Okay? Are you Professor X? Let's go. We got somebody from 72 and 71 in mental conflict about what the fuck we gonna do with this bitch. Not a motherfucking thing. Shit, if somebody talk about they was my goddamn mama and father, shit, I sit their ass the fuck down. Shit, that's why they gotta pay all these motherfucking people to come over here and fuck with me. Go sit down. I said sit down. That's what the fuck I meant, sit down. Excuse me. Prosperity. Somebody thought they was gonna go over there with the posse. Pásala bien. Who's over there listening to reggaeton? They was like, yo, what am I missing? The show, motherfucker. The show must motherfucking go on. Somebody's birthday, something about a situation, November 1st. We got the 17th, the 18th, the 12th, the 2nd. We got February 1st, 2nd, the 17th, the 19th, January 17th, 18th, 19th, 21st. Somebody could be in Aquarian energy. We also got the 28th as well. February, something about, somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody is a barber in this motherfucker. What the fuck do you want? What you want, Mr. Barber? Mr. Eddie Scissorhands. What the fuck do you want, Eddie Scissorhands? I can give you that asymmetrical. I can do this for you. Ooh. I like what you do. It's like kind of throw me off shit. What you gonna do? Listen to a motherfucker talk about they a hoe. They a hoe. Nigga, you a hoe. You a hoe that like, never mind, Sharita, don't be petty though. Somebody was like, I already know. Okay, the fact that you already know, what are we doing though? I love my job. August 18th. Somebody didn't realize something like was part of a scheme or a situation. Somebody loved to with like stay scheming. Somebody could be from up north. Shit, I remember every fucking nigga that had once they realized like, oh, you do this shit. Like I knew you knew shit, but damn, Sharita, you know about nigga ain't it? You can try that shit over there, cause the moment that I get too fucking quiet, you got an option. The choice is yours. The choice is yours, Sugarfat. The choice is yours. Cause you gotta justify the reason why I should stay. Cause I ain't the motherfucker to go cheat at all. That's one thing when motherfuckers talking about prove yourself, nigga, I'll be damned if I ever gotta prove myself. A nigga will have to prove himself to me before I ever do some dumb ass shit like that. And that's one thing, like, I'm confident in myself to know that I ain't got shit. I ain't even got the fucking attention span to keep up with too many motherfucking people on my goddamn phone, let alone just trying to, let me talk to this dude. I admire women that is able to have about 5'10". I be talking shit about having a goddamn roster. It's like, okay, can you keep my attention up? Because, like, motherfucker, I'll be struggling just to keep up with the two shit. I'm already keeping up with the kids, my bills, and all this other shit, and then trying to keep up with about 4 or 5 other fucking prospects. Motherfucker made the best nigga win, goddamn it. But however, once you fight to get my motherfucking attention, can you keep it, nigga? Like that's the only problem you gonna have. Can you keep my motherfucking attention? Because other than that, just get to the point already. Like all that extra trying to figure out what the fuck you want. I'm not here to meet your representative. Oh, maybe they won't like me. Nigga, did you shot somebody in the foot. You shot them in the asshole. You got stuck in yours. Like, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Is you done with it? Is you done with it? Is my only question. Like, I don't be giving a fuck. Like, motherfuckers just be slow, stupid, and dumb at the same time. Like, they be making dating and all this other shit so fucking more difficult than what it is. Then be sitting there, I'm trying to do this. Like, for somebody in the situation, somebody cock blocking like a motherfucker because they mad. Like, motherfucker, if you still interested in somebody, say that shit. But you done did so much fucking fuck shit, bragged about it. Now it's just sitting here like, how do I go back? And the motherfucker over there singing Mario in the background. How can I breathe? Nigga, catch your breath. I don't know. Breathe through your goddamn nostrils. Go get some motherfucking H2O. I don't know, motherfucker. Is you holding your breath for too long? Breathe in, breathe out. Slow it the fuck down. Like, do something better. I don't fucking know. Put your head between your knees. Are you having a fucking panic attack? Can your boyfriend help you with that? Can the new bitch help you with that? And if it's no shit, that's when you know you fucked up. Breathe. Somebody could literally be having like I don't mean like if somebody really is having a panic attack or something like that, my bad. Like for real, like that's some asshole shit. But see, I'm mean as fuck and I really don't be giving a fuck because I don't really have to empathize for shit for fucking what. But however, for somebody, if you are dealing with a panic attack, get a ice cold towel or something out of the freezer. You put it in the back of your neck and put your head between your knees. Sit in a chair where you got good back support or a kitchen chair, and then you put it on the back of your knees. Ease your way down. Always keep your head elevated above the heart so you don't mess up your blood pressure and pass out. Because it can cause you to pass out and you can suffocate yourself. So put the ice pack on, which is going to calm down the nervous system, and then pace your breathing. Okay, if any time where you feel like you can't do that, even in the midst of an asthma attack, and say you don't find your asthma pump, always have either some eucalyptus or tea tree. If you don't have it in there and before you can get the pump or ambulance get in there, blast your damn shower on full blast heat. Drop the oil in there, or if you got a whole bunch of it, rosemary, eucalyptus, and tea tree, and just breathe as much as you can. If not, put it over a hot stove and put a towel over your head and breathe it in until you get your inhaler, okay? Y'all just gotta learn how to fucking do that shit. Somebody is dealing with some shit, and it's like, I ain't got no business helping y'all motherfuckers. Y'all fucking retarded, and y'all in situations where motherfuckers is not able to sit there and make sure you're okay. Also, somebody dealing with somebody young, it's an earth sign, dealing with somebody young, and they try to keep this motherfucker shut the fuck up. Like, motherfucker, Just speak the fuck up at this point, motherfucker. If you did some shit like, look, I didn't know. You just don't know, you don't know. Somebody could be trying to block something because they keep somebody wants to prove. Somebody is so fucking delusional, but somebody sitting there trying to prove some type of delusional got somebody just oh boy that my mom. Oh boy that me and you are still apart, my kids. I want my mama. Somebody got what their mama face ass motherfucker right now. Right now. Somebody is like, I can't breathe. Somebody said some crazy ass shit, got somebody in they motherfucking feelings. Like somebody trying to take down every bit of fucking alcohol, liquor, every pill, cocaine, shit. Somebody even going as far as wanting to shoot up in their arms. Do you hear me? To a point where it's like, I don't want to feel this pain. But it's one of those, that's what the fuck you get for lying. Don't go chasing no motherfucking waterfalls. That's what the fuck you get. Hey, you don't want to do right, nigga. I will. Fuck you. Somebody is over here like, how is it that you do what you do? Well, motherfucker, just ask. Welcome to Rita's world, baby. I ain't Austin Powers. But do I make you trash, baby? Oh, behave. Intuitively. It's intuition, baby. You ain't gotta have that shit all the way up in somebody's fucking face. I know somebody going through hell shit. Whoever the nigga is that trying to do something with my daughter, nigga, I know you going through hell. Her motherfucking mood switch from who knows what. But too bad, too sad, nigga. You fit to feel it, though. I swear for God. They crazy. They crazy. I'm doing my best to make sure like I can get to my little girls. Cause Marky Police all innocent. I miss my baby smile. But my other 3 girls, they gonna put motherfuckers through hell. They gonna put them through hell. Okay? One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. The motherfuckers gonna run your pockets. Shit, if they run my motherfucking pockets dry, I know they will, whenever they decide to get in relationships, whether they with a man or a woman, I know my kids is going to run them motherfucking pockets. You hear me? They going to run them. It's going to cost you a pretty penny. I spoiled the fuck out of them. I know what I motherfucking had. I mean, now it was about 3, a strong 4. You might deal with some domestic violence. Okay, it ain't no might. Okay, just don't piss them off. Whatever you do, don't piss them off. Because don't call me. Because I'm going to ask you, what did you do? Don't come to me about what should I do. Motherfucker, what did you do? You fix it, motherfucker. That ain't got shit to do with me. Even with my son, nigga. You better get that shit in order. Mama, nigga, you better not have hit her, though. Nigga, walk the fuck away. It ain't worth your raising your motherfucking hands, son. Sit this one out. Sit this one out, dog. Sit this one out, dog. Gee, shit, I ain't that motherfucking parent where I'm sitting there so enamored with my motherfucking son and shit like that. Shit, I'll check my motherfucking son, too. The fuck? I'll be damned to be that mama that enables some motherfucking fucked up behavior. Some of y'all bitches be enabling y'all son behavior. Oh, I'm gonna get him. No, motherfucker, you know what the hell you had. That nigga don't even need a gun. Shit, he grab her by her neck. She a done deal. But don't enable that motherfucking behavior. He do it the first time. Girl, call 911. Don't call me. You supposed to be calling 911. I'll see him whenever he called me to come get his ass out. I mean, he gonna be sitting in the hole. The nigga, what the fuck you do that for? When I told your ass, walk the fuck away. The moment you getting too mad that you gonna put your hands on a bitch, leave. It ain't working. You losing your motherfucking cool and temper. That just mean it just not working for you. And I know my kid's temperament. Sir, you know once you get out of your element and you feeling like you getting out your body, you gotta leave, son. Don't force nothing. And don't tempt yourself because the son dressed in a fat booty, or you know, you might like the pancake booties. I don't know what the fuck you into, but hey, don't go over there and fall out over patty milk motherfucking patty, and then now your ass over here talking about come get me. Nah, I ain't playing what happened, cuz. What happened? Because I ain't going to keep enabling this shit. Because you're going to get one time. And if they got to give your ass time, you're going to learn from it. Yeah, I'm on here to be your support. But after this, we get in therapy, right? We're going straight to motherfucking therapy. And you're going to see therapy all the way through until you sort that shit out, nigga. Even if you got mama issues, nigga, tell me so I can go in that bitch with you, son. So we can get to the core of it, because we ain't fit to have this repeated shit. That's called break generational and bloodline motherfucking situations. Some of y'all bitches need to learn that shit. If you a woman, learn that shit. Break them damn curses and generational shit off your motherfucking sons. Oh, that's my boy and my son. Bitch, you don't get to choose who the fuck is healthy for that nigga. He know who the hell make him happy. That's not a good fit for my son. Bitch, who are you? You don't even got a good fit of a fucking man. The fuck? Don't no woman got no business sitting there talking about what's a good fit for their motherfucking son, and you ain't ever had a motherfucking good ass relationship. Go sit the fuck down. You gotta sit this one out, coach. Apparently you assistant coach at this fucking point. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be going over there. I'm gonna get his sister. Don't you, if you dare do that, go seek motherfucking therapy for that shit. On God. Daughter, oh, you over here running his pockets now. Slow the fuck down now before you sitting there running his pockets, because I'm the mom to make sure y'all got your own shit first. So don't be going out here dating this shit and then you keep spending up your goddamn paycheck or whatever fucking money you got in there. So don't be forcing this nigga to pay for everything when you know you able to fucking afford your shit, little girl. Sit your ass down. When you know you able to afford your shit, quit running his shit for everything. You know how to fucking afford it. He didn't do this. Okay, what the fuck you crying to me for? You know how to pay for your own motherfucking food, little girl. Some of y'all motherfucking women be talking about, I want spring. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Hell, your money is in disorder. I needed him to pay for my. You needed. You hold up. Let's say that woman again. You what? I'm ready to karate chop or open hand smack your ass with motherfucking powder in my hand. You needed what? Then you ain't got no business fucking or being with nobody if your shit ain't in motherfucking order. Shit, I say about my motherfucking self. My money, I ain't got no car or nothing like that. I ain't got no business in there trying to give no nigga no time of day. No play, no nothing. Now, a man, if he deciding to do something for you because that's what he's choosing to do, and long as you're reciprocating back to that man appreciation and gratitude for what it is that he's doing for you, then we having a whole different conversation. But however, that don't still mean for your ass to get complacent as a fucking woman to sit there and be like, he don't need to do a motherfucking thing. He wanting to do that. A need is non-negotiable. He don't need to do a motherfucking thing but sit there and enjoy you. Vice versa. Quit enabling some fucking like scenarios and shit like that. Well, he's going over here to the man with shit. Apparently, you're not giving him a safe space to go ahead and be a fucking man. Vice versa. That's why you got so many fucking men out here trying to be the woman but still be the man, because he can still relate to him because he's a man at the end of the day, Shirley. The fuck? You gotta understand and understand certain things at the same time. And then it's like, hey, what type of energy do you carry on? What type of, things do you carry on about your life and stuff like that? It's just certain shit that keeps going on and on at the same fucking time. You gotta realize what it is that you do. This is intuitively, sugar. No cards needed. But, at the same time, it was an African card or whatever it's called. But at the same time, you got to realize what it is when it comes to yourself as a man or as a woman and how you carry yourself. It will be people that sit there. You could be in good, healthy relationships. You could probably see yourself changing, but you'll retract real quick because you still running with the same fucking crowd. Shit. Oh, little Bobo and friend that you've been knowing since the fucking 3rd grade. They still doing shit, and you done upgraded. You starting businesses, you doing shit, but guess what? He's still doing, or she's still doing the same shit that they was doing when y'all was in the fucking 3rd grade versus the new business and stuff that you coming up with. That's gonna fuck up your business. They still doing, scooter bug, and she's still doing thoughtopotamus type shit. How the fuck that's gonna help you when it's time for you to go settle down, build legacies, businesses, and shit like that? But also as a parent, shit, I'll be the first one to tell anyone. My kids hit a fucking jackpot. When my kids hit a set jackpot, I don't need to, mama, let me give mama a house. No, the fuck you don't. Set that money up. Go figure out how you gonna get your house. Make sure you got property and shit like that. Now you decide to gift me something, but don't give me no house, no car. Set your fucking life up because you starting your legacy. All my job is to do, I'm supposed to pick up that line, protect, provide, and guide, and advise your ass. Hey, it's not up to me, but however, I'm not able to give my kids certain advice on certain situations when I ain't had it. I can't give them advice on accounting if I don't know shit about accounting. Hey, okay, what your accountant talking about? Now, however, in the meantime, whatever it is that they doing, and if I'm an appropriate fucking type of parent, and I'm a trusted fucking parent, my job is to, hey, I might want to research and read up on that shit. My brain ain't sitting there. I might still have to carry on with a particular job, but I'm gonna read up on that shit just so I can make sure if or when they do call about it, I know something about it. Are you a parent that's always in and out of court with juvie or jail and shit like that? But bitch, apparently your ass might need to become a goddamn lawyer or some shit, or learn a little bit or a whole lot of bit about the motherfucking law, because apparently you don't got no control over the motherfucking, and what are you doing to make sure that, hey, I'm not gonna keep, approving of this type of behavior or certain things like that. You gotta be mindful about that shit. You gotta be mindful about that shit. Don't overdo it. Some people be over exaggerating about certain situations and getting they feeling shit. More often than not, every motherfucker's talking about I'm intimidated. No, the motherfucker, you're intimidated. Now, what aspect of me are you intimidated by? Speak up on that shit. However, my intimidation is doing something, but where can I help you at on that situation? Where am I capable? Whenever you approaching a situation and you're intimidated, don't go to jealousy and envy, because jealousy and envy is going to be a guaranteed bite you in the ass every time. Whenever you get jealous and envious, it will bite you every time. You want to know why? Any nigga that sit there hating on his homeboy, oh, he killed his partner. Why he killed his partner? Oh, because his partner went on ahead and got a music career. Or he went up and knocked off his partner because, they was doing better than right? Ain't shit wrong with it, but however, that envy and jealousy will bite you in the ass every time. Why? Because instead of you sitting there asking, how did you do it so I can learn? Hey, I'm not sure, or I'm not confident in it, because it's called use your words. When you use your words, motherfucker, that shit can get you way farther than sitting there being envious and jealous about certain shit. I swear for God, it's going to get you way further than you sitting there just, oh, it's this or whatever the case may be. Now, granted, unless your partner was on some weird ass Dumas type shit, then you got to do what you got to do. That ain't envious or jealousy, unless you could justify like, hey, it's out of protection, it's out of something else type stuff, then, we're dipping into different type of territory. But it's no different as a woman. Like I said, as a woman, when you ain't got all your stuff together, you don't sit there and try to get in no relationship with no man and you don't know how to love yourself. Because you're supposed to love me. Honey, the moment that you sitting there talking about and you screaming at a man talking about because you're supposed to love me, you ain't loving yourself enough. Been there, done that, got a whole bunch of motherfucking shirts to represent that shit. Kids right along with that shit, because you're expecting someone to give to you something that you need to give to yourself. On top of that, it's a trauma within yourself that you didn't even decide to fucking heal to get to that point. Because more often than not, when you're going into a relationship, it's meant for y'all to go in there to either interdependence. Interdependence meaning I can sense when you going through some shit. Do you need me? However, I'm right here. Meaning I'm not all up in your shit. You need to talk to me. No, communication is effective. However, one thing for sure, two things are certain. You're not angry, are you? You're not upset? Because everybody go through some shit. Long as we not going to this motherfucking bed angry, we okay. Now, when you ready to talk, I'm here to listen. Interdependence means I'm coming in, you got your problems, I got my problems. However, with your problems and my problems, hey, it might be a problem I have that you able to resolve. Shit, it's a problem and there's a solution. However, there's no such thing as an argument, it's a discussion, because at this point, whenever it's an argument, that means we got a problem. And in that problem, there's a discussion. And in that discussion, we need a solution. When there's no solution and we always come into that term of let's agree to disagree, let that shit go. Hey, apparently we're both not able to see on the same state of what I need you to be and where I need you to be, because our needs is non-negotiable. What you want, okay. So whenever you can come to that situation of where this is what it is, we got a problem. Problem is, it's like, I don't feel like we're communicating effective enough. All right. Where do you feel we're not communicating? I feel we're not communicating more about expressing ourselves effectively. Your thing is, what part of it that we're not discussing effectively? I want to speak more about my emotions. Okay, well, here's the problem. I'm not in that emotional place. I'm still struggling to understand what those emotions is. Okay, how do we better effectively communicate with this? Because it's something that I need to know to make sure that I have the security and assurance of the situation without feeling like I'm pressing a situation that you're not prepared for. Oh, okay. Are you aware about all your emotions? Somebody could say yes, somebody could say no. Don't ever try to put on a motherfucking facade, because your representative is gone. Once you decide to go ahead and enter that relationship, the representative is fucking gone. For one, before you even enter that thing, and with the relationship, intimacy is going to come along with it. However, are you having that discussion about what's your prowess? What do you like? How far you want to go? Are you with it or you not? Hey, I like the stretchiness of the front and the back and the inside your mouth. You get what I'm saying? And if that's not something for you, hey, you know what? I really like you. I'm interested to you. I'm attracted to you. However, I don't feel you'll be able to meet me in that aspect of a relationship of what I'm looking for. Boom. There you go. You not know how easy that is? Now, granted, it might, to the other person, it might be a rejection. However, you communicated effectively of what it is that you're into, which is a need to keep you satisfied, to keep your ass at home. Hey, sometimes I like to go ahead and be choked a little bit. I like the whips and chains. I like to go ahead and put on some little dominatrix. I like for you to go ahead and do some little strange, you know what I'm saying, where I ain't got to go spend no change type shit. Have that conversation up front. And all that extra in between. Hey, I like every now and again. It don't have to be an everyday thing. But however, are you interested in trying, adding an extra person in the bedroom? Yeah, sure. However, within the boundary. What's the boundary? Hey, we'll pay for it versus sitting there going to a club to do this. Why would I pay for it? Because there's somebody willing to do that job happily, freely. That's what they choose to do. That's why I say you don't ever discriminate about what somebody is willing to do. Shit, pay for that shit, because at least I don't eliminate the whole drama of somebody constantly cheating, doing all that extra stuff. And especially when you enter into a situation, they're single. That gets about, we're in a relationship. Motherfucker, if you out here selling that motherfucker and you on a back page, baby, you single. Okay? Ain't no way in hell you gonna convince me talking about I'm married and you still out here doing all that shit. Because that is, it's a point in time where you talking about I can go get it, baby. You was a bottom bitch, okay? You are now in the pimping industry. Ain't shit wrong with it, but however, you know what I'm saying? You're just good at what you do. Be great at what you do. But however, within our relationship, this is our discussion. I'd rather us pay for it versus trying to go to the club and go do this shit. Or rather trying to always go to a goddamn swinger club and shit like that. Let's choose our favorite couple. Because some people, they're not in a healed space. And you end up going over here. Y'all as a couple going to do that shit. Those people ain't healed no traumas. They ain't healed no wounds. They didn't have stressful or bullshit or type of arguments. And they coming over here trying to solve their problem because they don't know how to fucking communicate it. We communicated. We both know we're on the same page in an agreement versus no extra ill intent, nothing. Oh, I was thinking about extra doing this. No, motherfucker, we just know exactly what the fuck we're doing because we agreed on this when we came into this bitch. So I'd rather pay for a bitch to go ahead and come over here shit. If anything, let's go ahead and go out of state and we're going to go ahead and have our motherfucking fun. Call it a day so you and I both know that there is no chance in motherfucking hell that Oh, I'm taking this chance to go creep. You gonna take the chance. No, it ain't none of that shit. We did that shit together. We were in agreements. We was in accordance with that shit. Now that person decided to go ahead and take that shit on an extra step on their own accord, then let that shit go. Let that shit go. There's healthy ways to handle certain shit, but some people be taking it to, you taking this shit too far a little bit. Oh, you got a little bit, too little comfortable a little bit. Oh, little baby, you got a little bit too comfortable right a bit, huh? Oh, I gotta let your ass go. Because at that point, you're choosing to allow me to know, when you know I honor loyalty, respect, and communication, you have no integrity. I honor integrity over anything. That's what we're doing? You got to be able to have that full effective communication in that type of situation. And when you have that full effective communication in that situation, guess what? Shit, we doing whips and chains. You tie me up. Go ahead and pin me up. We gonna do this. We gonna do shit. Have the best time of your life. That's why it's called life. Live, love, laugh. But are we doing this journey together, or are you trying to do your own fucking thing? Because when you're trying to do your own thing, should be single. Be out there in the world. Go heal. Go do something else. Because I'm not enjoying no motherfucking bedroom with somebody else when they know clearly for a fucking fact. Bitch, it seems like you fighting motherfucking demons. This motherfucker can't be fighting no demons because shit, they already succumbed to it and shit, they okay with it. My only thing is shit, now you can go on escort pages and these motherfuckers got motherfucking reviews these days. Bitch, I was on that motherfucker and I was sitting there like, y'all get reviews? When I saw that shit, I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, I thought that shit was so fucking hilarious, but it was like at the same time, it's just like, when you think about it, and then it's like you're looking to have healthy type of relationships or a healthy outcome with the safe space of, knowing exactly what you're coming into, and you're still having your dignity, you're still having integrity, no one's having to worry about, oh, I'm going to go do this on my own. Like, no, it's called patience. Healthy. Safety. Because now we both know who we dealt with, and God forbid anything come into the bedroom, guess what? I'd rather pay for it knowing that depending on where you go, because in other countries, they make their people test all the time. So now guess what? I have the safety and security in knowing that when we get ready to do this, and whether we, fuck up or whatever the case may be, it was healthy, disease-free, drug-free. So now we go ahead and avoid what? Diseases and problems. You see? Safety and security. Also, we leave out the demons. We leave out somebody talking about they gonna stalk us. We gonna do this. No motherfucker, I'll go ahead and give you a little $200-$300. We needed a little a little wham bam, thank you ma'am, and you call it a motherfucking day. Shit, by far, don't ever go out here looking for me, because for me, baby, I'm not traditional. So if you coming up in a household where they still talk about, oh, I'm gonna clutch my pearls, motherfucker, don't I ain't going to your home. I'm not here to go meet your man. However, I can put them on to some shit, because maybe they probably need they being flicked in the correct way. They might need to know what it is that they can go ahead and get, and meet the gods. Okay, you hear me? Like, do better in your life. There's a lot of healthy ways to handle certain things. Shit, even then, shit, teach your kids when it comes to same-sex situations. Strap up every time. I swear for God. Like, you got to be healthy about those type of situations. Shit, your daughters want to be lesbian. Hey, both of y'all need to go to the clinic. Make sure she ain't got that shit. And then, because y'all going to be slopping back and forth the little juices and stuff like that. And you don't want her juices to do that little contamination Asians type shit. And, just be healthy about that shit. But my kids, they just know I'm going to be raw, open, and honest about it. Build those healthy things, and don't even be the person in there saying, okay, you happy? Okay, well, let's just make sure they come from a decent household where, you expressive and you free to be who you are. You could be happy. You ain't got to feel like, oh, my mama going to impede on my relationship. No, I just need it to be healthy. Son, because I'm going to hit you on your left eye. Shit, that's even like your son coming home talking about, well, such talking about they pregnant. Did you fuck her? Did you do it with a rubber? No, okay, until you figure out DNA test, it look like it's going to be a long ass 9 months. You better go ahead and get your money up. While you getting your money up, is she calling blow down your phone, talk about she hungry or something like that, need to go to appointments? That's if the other nigga ain't going, your ass going. And then after that, that's when we're going to do Dana. And then when we figure out if it's yours or not, we work it from there. Simple. It be the simple as shit. Hold their ass motherfucker accountable while they, early. And then you eliminate a lot of the shit. You eliminate a lot of different shit. And some people be like, huh? And give them the idea. Hey, baby. And he said something about my child did this, motherfucker. You just wasn't fucking accountable as a grown ass adult, as a woman, to sit there and make sure that your child did what the fuck they was supposed to do. And then you get mad about a motherfucker like me. They run into a motherfucker like me, and then they get mad. Catch your breath. You need some oxygen. You need some oxygen. You need some Mary Jane or something. We're gonna do better. You got to do a whole lot better than what it is that you're doing. Talking about I'm overstimulation. I'm over out here constantly hunching on everything that they got there. See, that's called a trauma. Who started it? Was it little uncle? Was it little Johnny? Was it your granddaddy? Was it your uncle? Was it your papa? Did this happen to you when you was a kid? Was it your mom or somebody? Like, speak on that shit, motherfucker, so we can hear that shit. The fuck? We still got up here on the board about somebody keep trying to having a conversation. Something's supposed to be happening over the weekend. Communication. Something's like, yeah, somebody want to offer up something where whoever could have been doing something. I'm gonna kill you. Like, what was that damn show? Billy and Mandy and Billy and the Grim Reaper. Call me that little girl, Mandy. Mandy, what you done did? I don't know, Grim. Maybe we should just go knock off some people today. I swear to God, some days I'll be feeling like that. It's like, it's the Grim Reaper. Are you my friend? Shit. Call Archangel Michael and Gabriel at the same time. Go ahead and call in Archangel Samuel, y'all. Them three combined, you done had the three fates. And those are your three main angels of the state. They said, come on. Somebody was lying on somebody. And that lie, somebody could be sitting there talking about, oh, bitch, you definitely was lying. I'm hearing somebody tell somebody, you definitely lying. Somebody gonna do something to somebody. Somebody gonna try to pay a practitioner. Somebody could have got like $200 to $300, like $100 to $300 for somebody. And then they went to try to pay a practitioner to do something. And I'm just seeing somebody listen to somebody about what it is that they needed. And I'm hearing somebody like, And whatever the fuck they just did, I'm just seeing somebody just go through shit back to back. I'm even getting somebody going to end up slipping up telling some type of truth or doing something where somebody going to get some proof about a situation. Yep, communication, dry communication, block communication. Somebody going to also see that it's either like one number is off or one number is changed, and somebody gonna realize like, oh, this bitch that had me texting her ass this whole fucking time. Somebody been doing some shit where somebody been trying to text message somebody or call somebody or something like that, and I'm getting like somebody either gonna get real fucking drunk or whatever, whoever this female is, and I'm getting somebody, I'm just seeing somebody like, shit, I need to call somebody. And as soon as somebody gonna call somebody, the person next to them, or they gonna be in the room and their phone gonna light up. And I'm just seeing somebody like, shit, I need to get to the bathroom. But I'm hearing somebody say, sit your ass the fuck down. That's when somebody gonna realize somebody had been like rerouting someone's cell phone calls and shit like that, and they gonna know for a fucking fact like, oh hell nah, you lame than a motherfucker. Somebody gonna know that. I don't know if they're gonna be like at a party or somebody just sit down or whatever, and it's just like, or an argument is going down, and somebody gonna be realizing like they trying to call somebody, but when they call, they seeing somebody's phone keep lighting up because somebody got that effect on the phone where the light lights up. So whether they got it on vibrate or something like that, the phone lights up. Like I'm getting like the back of the light flashes or some shit like that. Somebody got them little dangle little charms on that shit. Whoever you calling is been going to that person's phone. And somebody gonna know right there and then, like, I'm seeing somebody gonna get heated, bruh. When I say heated, I'm getting somebody to say, give me your phone. What you need my phone for? ¿Por qué tú necesitas mi teléfono? ¿Y por qué tú necesitas mi teléfono? Give me your phone. Dame el phone. Dame el phone. And it's like somebody refusing like a motherfucker. I'm seeing somebody trying to hold that shit. I'm hearing, give me that fucking phone. And they ain't gonna have no choice. When they get that phone, somebody gonna get a hold of that motherfucking phone. And I'm telling you, somebody gonna be hot. Because I'm seeing somebody seeing text messages, Instagram, Facebook. Somebody had a copy of a page. You know how, like, you can pay attention to somebody's page, but it'll be like, say somebody's trying to do my Miss Panthologist page, right? But it's Miss Panthologist and it got 2 dots, or it says Miss and then an underscore and then Panthologist or some shit like that. Somebody gonna be seeing like, this bitch. I'm hearing somebody say, this nigga, this bitch. It's something. Somebody gonna see something on somebody's phone and they gonna be hot. When I say hot, like, y'all doing all this shit, somebody could also be stalking somebody too. But I'm getting like, somebody was playing. And I'm getting somebody figuring out, like, once they take the thing off, but somebody gonna realize, like, with the telephone number, it's like one number is off. But there's also, like, somebody could realize that they gotta have to turn off, like, somebody gotta go to the settings to turn some shit off. And once they turn it off, they're gonna be able to call somebody. Like, this shit gonna make somebody so fucking sick. I'm getting somebody trying to play like they sick or some shit like, I don't feel good. If you don't feel good, why the fuck you need that phone? Take your ass to sleep if your ass sick. It's some shit like that. Like, somebody gonna end up being in the fucking hospital or some shit like that, and they gonna be trying to stay close to the motherfucking phone like glue. And I'm getting somebody gonna be like, look, you're gonna have to put the phone down. Also, whoever could have been a person running the group, something gonna come out. Somebody gonna come in, and then it's like a group where a female could have been doing something like, say if this is a female and she ain't really around a man, she like to be like the dominant one when it comes to females. And it's like whoever they could be like offering something to some females, like they run it. It was like, hell no, because I feel like somebody ain't telling a female that they've been getting questioned. And it's a group of females. And whatever it is, also somebody it's one female and 3 dudes, but it's a female that's doing something that's trying to set somebody up too. There's a Virgo that's getting like extra involved in their feelings, because I'm getting like somebody like, but it's like they are narc or some shit like that. Like, I don't know how somebody convinced some people to do some dirty shit towards somebody, but it's just like something to eat at somebody for a cool little bit for like 6 weeks. Somebody could end up in the hospital where I feel like either their appendix or ulcers or something like that. It's like somebody is just like making themselves sick so bad. Somebody could be giving a runaround, or somebody could not have been answering the phone, and somebody's trying to figure out, like, why you ain't answering the phone? Documents. Somebody trying to keep something hidden or keep quiet, or trying to clean up something that they found out. Something about white. All these people that was involved, like, I feel like a lot of people trying to figure out who was involved. Also, it's like a young child or a young female or something like that, or a couple utilizing a young female, trying to use them like a unicorn with the military or some shit like that, lab results. Somebody's family, they all could be all involved, like trying to gather together to block somebody. But I feel like somebody's realizing like, that shit ain't gonna work. Cause I'm here, let's close this off, boys. Something's gonna happen either way. Judgment. Some people trying to avoid the runaround, or somebody gonna be running around for judgment. All right, y'all.